a big favorite of the show, not just here in Southern California, but across America, quite honestly. Nick Popaditch.
Hey, thanks for having me aboard, Rick.
How you doing, Nick?
Outstanding.
Now, I have to tell you, Nick, I'm not exaggerating. I get at least one email a day. I don't know why they're asking me. I get at least one email a day from somebody. Rick, what's the latest? Is Nick Popaditch going to announce his candidacy? Is it the 51st?
Well, actually, let me answer the two questions.
Okay.
For one, I don't even know which congressional district I live in right now because the lines got redrawn.
Yeah.
So I'm really not sure exactly which one I live in. But as always, I'm an American, and I love my country, so I stand prepared to support my country in any way I can. Any way I believe I can best serve my country.
Yep.
So what that way is, God hasn't quite guided us exactly where we're going on this one, but we are getting to the point that a decision does need to be made in the near future here. So we've been doing some praying on it. We've been doing some family deliberation on it.
So it's a possibility.
Absolutely.
Good.
We always stand prepared to serve.
And Filner's announced he's running for mayor, correct?
Yes.
So that changes the dynamics, but we don't know, as you say, the redistricting. So this could be very, very interesting.
Well, I can honestly say it was a happy day for me the day we heard he moved out of Chula Vista and into the city of San Diego. So that was that was good news for us. I certainly would have went over there with a pickup truck and helped him move his stuff.
You put out a video on YouTube responding to some accusations that false statements.
No, it lies.
Yeah.
Don't sugarcoat
Yeah.
it. They're absolute lies that he's told them to cameras. He's told them to. That video has it from him on the floor of Congress lying to standing in front of local media lying to going into official statements lying. So, I mean, it's one extreme. It's just example after example of him lying. And so, yeah, absolutely. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of things, of response to it. I have contacted Congressman Filner and given him an opportunity to set the record straight. He's ignored it, so I hope he doesn't think this is going to go away because it absolutely will not.
Why now? I mean, obviously you won't be running against him should you choose to run.
Oh, no, this is absolutely not political in nature. This is a matter of setting the record straight. Bob Filner slandered me as a sitting congressman months after the election. He went out in the media and slandered me.
Wow.
And I absolutely will not sit
This was
by and
after the
tolerate it.
election, huh?
Months after.
Wow.
He was like a child. It was after the Gabby Gifford shooting.
Yeah,
And,
you're right.
And just like a child would. Well, he was pleading for attention. I almost got assassinated too. He went
that's
out,
right.
I mean, like a child.
That is childlike.
Absolutely. And he made some pretty slanderous remarks about myself, about members of my campaign staff. This will absolutely not go away. I've contacted him through letters, given him the opportunity, every opportunity on his own to set the record straight on his own terms. He's chose to ignore those, so this is going to do nothing but get bigger for him until he addresses it.
Well, now I'm glad I asked you the question. I'm glad you answered, because I wasn't understanding of it. Now that you point out that, wait a minute, so much of the stuff came out after the campaign.
Certainly.
Then it makes, I can understand how you feel.
Now, I mean, just imagine this. Me, a United States Marine, a war veteran, he accused me of treason.
Wow.
Now, does that seem like the sort of thing I'm going to tolerate? Absolutely not. And if I had done these things, wouldn't he as a congressman have a responsibility to have me charged?
Yeah.
But you see how they are? They put these statements out in the media when they don't have to make an official statement. Go ahead, charge me. Let's bring this up in a court of law. I'm putting the challenge out to Bob Filner. You charge me. Let's go in a court of law, because that's absolutely where I want to see him, where you're under penalty of perjury and you can get the wiener treatment when you make those false official statements there.
And for our listeners who may know Nick Popaditch but may not be as familiar with him as many of our other listeners, you say you're a veteran. Nick is not just a veteran. You were the tank commander in Baghdad at the time of the fall of the statue of Saddam. That's you're a part of American history, world history.
Well, I was fortunate to serve with the 1st Marine Division, and it's been the highlight of my life serving with the Marines around me as part of the 1st Tank Battalion, in that case serving with 7th Marine Regiment, and just blessed to serve around the best that this nation has to offer. And we got to Baghdad there. I mean, it was a very special time. It was very early in the war, and that was a time when I think down in downtown Baghdad, when that happened, that was the first time when the Iraqi citizens and the American military united and said, you know what, this is an alliance to throw out a dictator. And this is the first time that they got it, and it was just a great thing to be a part of. I was honored to have been there, and a very special day. I look back, you have a lot of great days in the Marine Corps, but of all the days I've had, that one's probably
I can
the
imagine.
best I can
I can
remember.
imagine.